Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be telling you guys about 5 unbelievable paint jobs and livery combinations that you can use to create some of the best looking Slamvan customs in the game. That's right, so today we're going to be going over my top 5 favorite paint job combinations and livery designs for the Slamvan, creating some ones from pop culture, as well as some ones that I think are just pretty awesome. Now, if you want me to do this for the other 2 vehicles, that being the Faction Donks and also the Dungery Virgo, let me know in the comment section down below. But out of the way, let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. So the first one we're going to be doing today, I'm calling the Optimus Prime. And all these are going to be Slamvan versions, so you can do whatever you want. You can choose to add whatever you want, not add whatever you want. But for this, we're going to be starting with the Ultra Blue paint job. So you're going to be applying a primary of the Ultra Blue, and for your secondary, you're going to be applying Chrome. So I'll show you guys the final product at the end, and this actually turns out to be really similar to Optimus Prime's truck, so I think it's really awesome. So once you've got the primary and secondary on there, you then want to go to livery and choose the red flames, and you're going to see that bright ultra blue looks really good with the red flames of this truck. So that is going to be our main color and our main livery design. Once you've done that, I made 2 changes, the first of which was to the grill, where I selected the custom grill. I think that gave us the overall best look for this vehicle, and I also went on to choose the stack 'em up pipes. So this looks really similar to the Optimus Prime actual like big rig truck, so that's what I wanted to go for. You go for the custom grill as well as the stack 'em up pipes, and pretty much from there you're good to go. You can choose really whatever wheels you want. I think I ended up going with the regular Gooch wheels and just applying the white wall on the outside. So here is what my final product looked like. It's pretty clean, it's pretty simple. I didn't do anything with the spoiler or the back, just a very nice chrome ultra blue with those red flames. And now here's what Optimus Prime's big rig truck looks like. So you can see it's very similar. I tried to make the grill and the exhaust pipes as similar. He's got some like crazy ones that are sticking up out of the back, so we're just gonna have to go with the stack 'em up. But ultimately the color was pretty great and pretty similar. So that's the first paint job. It is the Optimus Prime. Okay, the next paint job we're going to be going over, I'm calling the two-toned, and it's two-toned for a reason. You'll obviously see. We're going to be starting off with the livery, and we're going to be using the clean pinstripe. I don't really see this being used too often, so we're going to be starting with clean pinstripes, which is really cool because it gives us this nice like pinstripey effect on the hood as well as on the door of the vehicle, extending all the way to the back also. So that's what you're going to start with. Once you've done that, you can either choose to use a matte or metallic red primary and then secondary of matte black or metallic black. Either one of these works. However, I found that the metallic looked a little bit better. However, if you want a matte finish, totally go for this as well. I'm not stopping you. As long as your primary is red and as long as your secondary is black, you're going to get that really nice look. Now, the only thing I did after that was apply the sunshade just to give it a little bit of differentiation from our other one. And I also went with the drag wing spoiler, kind of covering up the back. And once I did that, I also applied these side pipes with the long heat shield as my exhaust. And ultimately, that was pretty much it. From there, I went on to change up the wheels a little bit. I think I did the rat rod with the white wall lining. And I think I also changed up the interior also. So for each one of these, I typically change the interior to go along or try to match the exterior. But again, you can choose to do whatever you want. You can see this is kind of my final product right here, even though I sped it up a lot. But you can see I just used the red and the black. And that's ultimately our two-toned vehicle right here. I think it looks really awesome. The red on the Slamvan is very powerful, but you've also got those touches of black that go along very nicely with the livery that make this look incredible. So that's car version number 2, and that was our two-toned. Okay, the next vehicle design is going to be a pretty simple one, and I'm actually calling it the Rustler. Now, I'm calling it the Rustler for a reason, because in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, there was like a World War II airplane that looks incredibly similar to the livery that we're going to be using today, which is the black top bomber. Now, for the primary and secondary, I went with a matte light gray, and I also did the secondary of chrome. I think the chrome secondary looks really great because it only affects the grille, the bumper, and the rear bumper also. So that's what I went with, and obviously we're going to apply the black top bomber livery on there, which I think looks really cool. Like I said, it looks so similar to the Rustler airplane from GTA San Andreas. If If you never played that game, that was one of those cool military planes in there. And once we've done that, I'm just going to be adding a few things to the car, including the safety net on the doors. I'm also going to be applying the stack 'em up pipes, give us a little bit more of a rugged look, as well as applying a different grill. I think I ended up going with the Speedway grill. So that one looks pretty awesome. And I finished up by adding the Ram Air hood. Now, any livery that has like really cool stripes on the hood, I'll typically do Ram Air. As you can see, those black lines continue really nicely on that hood. And other than that, that is pretty much it. Again, I did some changes to the interior, as you'll kind of see right now, just changing up the seats a little bit. I think I went with World War II bomber seats just to kind of continue the theme of our World War II airplane. So that's kind of what I went with right there. And overall, the final product was pretty awesome. I changed up the wheels a little bit as well. I want to say I added some just crazy Benny's bespoke ones, but ultimately this was pretty cool. This is the Rustler, aka the Blacktop Bomber. This is one you'll see a lot because I think a lot of people really like this livery. It's like the Jaws shark tooth one, but I think it looks awesome too. And there's a way where you can keep this pretty simple, but still give it some nice elements and touches that will ultimately look really great. And that's what this one is right here. Okay, number 4, this is going to be what I call the Benny, and this is going to be using 2 different colors with the Benny's shop truck livery. So the first one I wanted to do was like this kind of sea foamy green. I know what you're talking about. You might not love that color, but when we apply our Benny's livery on there, it is going to look great. So you don't have to follow exactly what I did. As long as you get some sort of like sea foamy green, ocean green color, you should be good to go. And for this version, I chose the secondary of chrome. And what you want to do after that is apply the Benny's shop truck livery. And what the Benny shop truck livery is going to do, it's obviously going to add all the Benny logos on there, but it's also going to add a little bit of rust and kind of light shine to the paint job itself, which looks really awesome because when you have the sea foam green, it looks great with the kind of light film it puts over there, as well as the rust that can be seen on all the kind of door hinges and all of the other hood and wheel arches. So it looks really, really great, and it just gives off this beautiful, beautiful color. So after I did that, I didn't do too much. I really just upgraded the interior to the best that I could. I think I went with a white and seafoam green interior to kind of match what I had going on the outside, as well as applying some classic rod wheels and just loading that up with the classic white walls also. So this is the Benny. It's a pretty simple look. I don't think a lot of people know about this color combination, which I think looks really great, and I think it just looks absolutely beautiful. So I love that color. It's kind of unique, but I really do like it. And this is kind of a 2-for-1 special because I'm going to be showing you guys another great color that works really well with the Benny truck shop livery, and that is actually going to be a chocolate brown. Believe it or not, I know you wouldn't think this color looks good, but the chocolate brown really does look great. And if you apply that with a pearlescent that really makes it shine, so whether it's like a cream or an ice white or anything along those lines, or whether it's a gold or a bronze, which I think I ended up choosing, you can really make this car kind of shine, but it also gives it this like muddy kind of look that I think looks really awesome. And because your original color is brown, you really do make the Benny liveries shine a little bit more. So you can see the engines, the servicing, fabrications, Benny's original motorworks also. So I think that's really cool. Those are the 2 versions of the Benny that I really like. And if you want to make the secondary color a chocolate brown also to kind of just wrap up the whole thing in chocolatey brown, you totally can. And I think that's what I ended up doing right here. So this is my version of the Benny. I think it looks really great. Those 2 colors are awesome. And if you apply any sort of something like this, you are going to have an awesome design when you're done customizing. All right, for this last one, I don't really have a name. I'm calling it like Blue Waves. I'm not sure if that's appropriate or not, but for this one, we're going to be starting with a primary color of midnight blue. And we're also going to be doing a really bright ultra blue pearlescent on there, which I think is going to look really, really awesome. And for the secondary, we're also going to be applying a midnight blue. So we're totally midnight bluing and ultra bluing this car out. And you can see that color is really dark, but it's got that nice bright blue shine on there. And what we're going to be choosing next is our livery. And we're going to be using the retro scallops. Now, a lot of people do not use these. At least I don't see a lot of them. But the blue and white go great together. And and you can see this is what it ultimately does. The blue is so simple, but those white stripes really do look incredible. So that is what we're going to be applying. We're going to be applying those retro scallops. I also wanted to put on the Ram Air hood, as like I said, those lines kind of look really nice, especially with the Ram Air hood. So that's what I applied right there, as well as going with the 70s hybrid grille. I hadn't used it in any of these designs before, so I figured this might be an appropriate time to use it. So I went with the 70s hybrid grille, as well as just upgrading the interior also. I think I went with like a white and black and blue finish. Ultimately, looked really great on the inside. And I think I just finished up with some classic wheels also. This is a pretty simple design. I didn't do a whole lot to it, but I think sometimes simple is often best, and that is blue waves and our final design for the Slamvan Custom. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about these designs in the comment section down below. Which one was your favorite? And if you want me to do some more for, like I said, the Faction Donk or even the Dundreary Virgo, please do let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to jump on that immediately. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.